welcome to your program Talking with the Stars. I'm your host Mario Lopez, and this is a special show. That's why we're streaming from Japan, and I'm in company with my friend Shen Long. In today's show we have 4 famous people, and we're gonna ask them about their life. They are Kaka, Gloria Estefan, Wiz Khalifa, and also Rihanna. So let's go to talk about their life. So let's give them another applause. So let's start the interview. The first question is, what you used to do before becoming a famous person? What can you tell us, Rihanna?
I was like any teenager girl of my age. I attended high school and I remember that I loved to sing for fun together with some friends.
How are you, Kaka?
You know, Mario, I have always used to play soccer. When I was a kid, I was playing soccer all the time. It has been my whole life.
What can you say about it, Gloria?
First of all, I want to thank God because I am here, and I want to say hello all my Latin and American fans. Thanks to you for inviting me at your program, so it's a pleasure to take your sharing with this person. It's a kind of famous person, you know. At the same time, answering your question, I remember when I was a child, I was always singing and playing the guitar. And my father bought me a guitar, and I started doing this thing when I was only 3 years old. Can you imagine? And after that, I have the real creating my own band. We play in a restaurant, in a public party, or in a wedding. So, but we never imagined that we could be a kind of famous person. We only have for fun. Thanks.
Interesting, Gloria. But how are you?
Every time I invite me to your program. Right now, here with Khalifa with you, and hi to all my fans from YouTube, Twitter, and all the social media. Well, what can I say about my life? I just remember that when I was a child, my parents got divorced, so I didn't have a place where to live. Well, I was all the time traveling from one place to another, you know. Finally, I settled on Pittsburgh. That was my series, and I started writing songs, and I attended high school. When I finished high school, I had the opportunity to record my first mixtape. It was called The Prince of the City. That was my life before being famous, you know?
That's interesting, guys, isn't it? But we want to know more about your life. So could you explain us how did you start in the famous role? Gloria?
I started my career with a band. The name of the band was and I played with them. Because when I was a child, I wrote many songs, but we never imagined that our songs were going to be successful around the world. And I became famous, but I want to do more and more. And what I was getting at that moment, one of my first albums called Good Goes Strength. So, by the way, in this band, I met a person who is my husband. And the name of Gloria Estefan. Oh, I love you, honey.
That's our song, Gloria. But how are you with?
Oh yeah, man, that's a very interesting question. Well, what can I say? I remember that, as I told you before, I recorded my first mixtape called The Prince of the City, and you know, that song was accepted by all the people there in the country. So for that reason I became very famous there. Well, after that I had the opportunity to sign with Warner Bros. Studios, you know that? Well, in that place I started to record new songs, you know, my singles and different kind of music. After that, I didn't feel very comfortable with them, so I decided to be independent artist, you know. Well, I had a good time. I really enjoyed being independent. But after that, I had the opportunity to sign with Atlantis Records. This is a different place where I start recording new songs. In that place, I had the opportunity to meet new people, my friends. You know, the Snoop Dogg, he's my friend, and I have already, recorded some videos with him. Well, in that place, I had the opportunity to record a new, and I think it is the best song that I have already. It is Black and Yellow. You know the song, right, man? Black and Yellow, Black and Yellow. You know, I really become very famous with that song, and that was all the things that I did before. I don't know, when I become famous.
You have done a great job, Wes. But now, what can you say about it, Rihanna?
I remember that I was 16 and it all began after I was introduced to Ivan Rogers, and he offered me, he was very impressed with my voice, so he offered me to record some tracks in New York by screen. Of course, I accepted the offer, and since that moment my life changed a lot.
What an opportunity that you have, Rihanna. But now finally, Kaka, what can you say about it?
It was very hard for me, you know. First, when I was a kid, I used to play tennis, so I had school, tennis, and football. But when I turned 15 years old, I decided to play only soccer. So soccer turned my whole life. That's what I was going to work with. But when I turned 18, I suffered an accident. And my spinal got broke, and that threatened my career. So, but with the help of God, I recovered. So that's why I thank Him so much, because He helped me when I was needed. When I was 19 years old, I got a contract by the AC Milan, the club where I had won everything. I earned the FIFA World Player of 2007, and I also won a FIFA Champions League there. So that's why I love so much this club.
That was great, guys. We know a little bit about your past, but we want to know a little bit about the future. What are your plans, Bob?
Oh man, about the future, you know, I have never thought about that before. But, well, if I could, I would change some things in my life. Such as, you know, I smoke weed almost every day. I think it is not a problem for me, but right now I have a child and I don't want him to follow my steps, you know. And it would be difficult for me to see my boy smoking weed or things like that. But I would like to change that thing. And you know, right now I am dating a girl and I'm thinking about getting married soon. So I would like to travel around the world, you know, meet different places and have fun with my family.
I hope you do it, Wes. But how about you, Gloria?
My plan for the future is to produce more CD for my fans. But actually I'm not sure, because I have been thinking of having a vacation with my family. I'm not sure, right? But as you know, it's so difficult to be as famous like me, so it is hard. That's all.
I know it's hard for you, Gloria, but what can you say about it, Kaka?
My plans for the future are, first, end my career on the AC Milan. It's the club that has gave me everything, so I would like to thank him, playing a lot of prizes to the club. I hope God gave me that opportunity. And when I get retired of soccer, I would like to thank the Lord because He gave me strength, He gave me fame, He gave me money, He gave me everything I have. So I will thank Him giving my entire life after I retired football, serving to Him.
Okay, now Rihanna, is there something new in your plans?
Oh, the future, it is great because I have a lot of plans for the future. Well, I will have set something up so I don't have to travel for the rest of my life, even though I love touring. But I want health and happiness, and I think it will be fine in 5 years. And also I'm thinking have a baby in the near future.
Thank you guys. Now the last question is, what do you think about El Salvador? How about you, Kaka?
El Salvador. I remember something about El Salvador. That's it, Mágico González, that amazing player of Cadiz. Wow, he is definitely a legend. You know, La Cunerita Macheteada, all the fantastic games. Wow, well, that's the only thing I could say about El Salvador. Also, my friend Pacheco told me something about pupusas. Well, he said that are excellent. Maybe I will taste them someday, you know.
Gloria, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when we mention El Salvador?
Oh, El Salvador. It is in Australia? Oh no, I remember. Oh, I went to El Salvador 5 years ago and only for business with my team. But my husband didn't realize that I went to El Salvador. Yeah, so it's a secret. And when I was there, I ate 5 pupusas. They were very delicious. And probably I will travel the next year to El Salvador. Mr. Lopez, have you ever gone to El Salvador? Oh, if you want, we can travel together and we can split the bills.
That sounds great, Gloria. I would like to go with you. So, what can you say about it, Rihanna?
El Salvador, well, El Salvador. I haven't gone to El Salvador yet, but maybe I could go to El Salvador once in the future and taste the famous pupusas in El Salvador.
Ariana, I suggest you to taste the pupusas, are very delicious. And now, what can you say about it, Will?
Oh man, you are asking me about El Salvador. Well, I have just heard that there are so many people that are trying to imitate my way, the way I'm dressed, you know, my glasses, my t-shirt, and all that kind of thing that I wear. But I think it is okay, man. But wait a minute. Oh man, I just got a text that says that there is a boy called Houston. Do you know him? Oh man, he's trying to imitate my way, the way I speak, the way that I rap, and all that things. Well, I think for that reason I wouldn't visit El Salvador, never, man. You know, that's it. And sorry to all my fans from El Salvador, man. So see you on YouTube. That's it, man.
So finally, our stars have a surprise for all of us. So let's give it an applause.
Adentro Jutepeca es el rito tradicional. Todo jutepecano nunca debería olvidar, ya sea para la pelea o también para gozar. Adentro con Jutepeque, adentro con Jutepeque, adentro con Jutepeque.